Gunther built his reputation on dominance, discipline, and an unshakable belief that he stood above everyone else in the ring, and when Sami Zayn stepped into his path, Gunther treated him like a child who had wandered into a fight meant for grown men. Sami didn't look like the typical threat. He wasn't towering, he wasn't carved out of stone, and he didn't rely on intimidation. To Gunther, Sami Zayn was someone to be controlled, punished, and dismissed quickly. That underestimation shaped everything about their confrontation. Gunther entered with cold confidence, expecting to overpower Sami with ease, expecting fear in Sami's eyes, expecting obedience to his dominance. But Sami Zayn had something Gunther failed to recognize: unbreakable belief. From the opening moments, Gunther tried to impose his will, chopping Sami down, leaning into his size and strength, daring him to stay standing. Each blow was meant to send a message, to remind Sami of his place. But instead of retreating, Sami absorbed the punishment and kept moving forward. The more Gunther disrespected him, the more focused Sami became. This wasn't just a match for Sami Zayn, it was a fight to prove that heart, intelligence, and resilience could stand up to raw power. As the match unfolded, Gunther's frustration slowly crept in. His usual tactics weren't breaking Sami the way they broke others. Sami rolled, countered, and survived, turning every small opening into momentum. The crowd began to rally behind him, sensing something special was happening. Gunther, who was used to controlling the pace and the psychology of a match, found himself reacting instead of commanding. Sami used his speed and creativity to neutralize Gunther's power, refusing to stay trapped in one place long enough to be destroyed. Every time Gunther thought he had Sami finished, Sami escaped, fought back, and dragged the match deeper into uncomfortable territory. The confidence Gunther carried at the start slowly transformed into disbelief. How was this man still standing? How was this kid still fighting? Sami Zayn fed off that doubt. He fought with urgency, with emotion, with a clear understanding that this was his moment. Each strike, each move, each near fall pushed Gunther closer to the edge. The ring general, once calm and composed, began to show cracks. His dominance was no longer absolute. Sami had turned the match into a war of endurance and willpower, and in that kind of battle, Gunther was no longer guaranteed victory. When the final moments arrived, they felt unreal. Sami dug deeper than ever before, summoning every ounce of strength and belief he had built over years of struggle. Gunther went for the kill, convinced that brute force would end it, but Sami countered, struck, and seized the opportunity he had been fighting for. The impact of that moment echoed through the arena. The count hit 3, and the impossible became reality. Sami Zayn had crushed Gunther, not just physically but mentally. It wasn't a fluke, it wasn't luck. It was the result of being underestimated and refusing to accept that narrative. Gunther's arrogance had blinded him, and Sami Zayn made him pay for it. That night redefined Sami Zayn's career and proved a powerful lesson to the wrestling world: never mistake humility for weakness. Sami Zayn didn't just win a match, he shattered Gunther's belief that dominance alone decides outcomes. It was a victory built on heart, perseverance, and the refusal to be treated like a kid ever again.